Okay, this map is a geological map of Missouri, and it is a simplified one. So if you want to see a more comprehensive map of Missouri, go to Missouri Geological uh, people, and you can find one. But this is going to be good enough to illustrate the main regions of Missouri geologically. And you'll notice that it's color coded, and you should recognize those names from the geological time scale. But you'll also notice that some of the geological periods are missing. And that's because Missouri, for most of its geological history, was underwater. And so there was a lot of limestone that was laid down. But during certain geological periods, Missouri was raised up out of the water, and then erosion took place, and then that erosion removed certain periods of geological history. And so you can see that there are some tertiary and quaternary time periods that are here in Missouri. There's some Cretaceous, some Pennsylvanian, some Mississippian, Silurian, Devonian, Ordovician, Cambrian, and then Precambrian rocks. So the oldest rocks are there down at the bottom, the Precambrian ones, and you can see that they are exposed in the St. Francis mountain region. And then up at the top is the very youngest rocks, and you notice that they are associated with the Missouri and Mississippi rivers. So here are the geological regions of Missouri. So the first one is going to be called the Ozark Highlands, and so that's the green in there. And so the bottom one is going to be the St. Francis mountain region, and so this is going to be an area where there was uplift that occurred and exposed the granitic core of the state of Missouri, and then erosion removed all of the limestone that was on top of it, so it has now exposed all of that Precambrian basement. The picture that there is up on the top is of what the Ozarks looks like. So that would be southwestern Missouri, which is mainly limestone and chert, and then it's all covered up by forest. Okay, then you have the Western Plains. So that would be the blue area in Missouri. And so this is going to be areas that are covered in sediment that came from winds that came from the ice ages. So during the ice ages, dust particles were blown around, and so that covers up that part of the state. It is very thick, makes a topsoil. It's excellent for growing things in. Okay, then you have the dissected till plains, which is going to be the orange part of the state. And notice that it's all north of the Missouri River. So when we talked about the ice ages, we said that the ice sheets extended down as far as the Missouri River. And so it pushed a whole bunch of material in front of it, and then also there's a lot of wind-blown materials in this region of Missouri. Okay, then you have the coastal plain, and this is kind of, you might not think of the Boot Hill region, that pink area of Missouri, as being coastal, but at one time it was. So that in the geological past, the coastline of the Gulf of Mexico extended as far up the Mississippi Valley as the Boot Hill region of Missouri. Topographically speaking, the Boot Hill region is very, very low, and so you can see that it's a very swampy area associated with it. This is also the area where the New Madrid Fault is located at. So what are some of the rock formations of southwestern Missouri? And so if you'll take this slide and then blow it up, it will show you the representative rocks that you will find if you start in Springfield, Missouri, and then you start going south on Highway 65. So that up at the very top, that is the Burlington limestone, and so that is what the city of Springfield sits on top of, just chock full of crinoid fossils. Okay, then as you go south on Highway 65, you are going backwards in time, and you will start to see these other rock layers. And then by the time that you get down to Branson, Missouri, you are into the Cotter Dolomite, and that is the lowest rock formations that are found in southwestern Missouri. Okay, let's take a break. When we come back, we will talk about what are some of the fossils found in Missouri.